Saigord the Staglord is a brutal optional boss fight in Crimson Desert that you'll encounter while completing the Lord Amidst the Ruins quest for House Serkis in Hernand. He's a ruthless opponent with a vicious enchanted sword that can drain your stamina, so if you're struggling to beat him, don't worry, you're not alone. Here are some tips and tricks on how to take down the Staglord easily in Crimson Desert. The first thing to know about Saigord before getting into a fight with him is that some of his more deadly combos will drain your stamina if he hits you with them. Because the fight takes place at the top of a mountain, you'll already be at a disadvantage stamina-wise if you haven't taken the proper precautions and equipped armor with ice resistance. I grabbed the Hernandian's Noble Cloak from the contribution shop in Hernand to add level 3 ice resistance to my build, but because of how cold the top of the mountain is, that still wasn't quite enough to completely offset the stamina cost of being in the cold. Luckily, if you fought your way through Saigord's army as you climbed up the mountain, you'll likely have picked up a good number of Longhorn Soup, which heals you for 360 HP, then adds a level 4 ice resistance buff for 60 seconds. As you fight Saigord, eat the soup to top up your health and keep warm so that you aren't caught in a bad position without any stamina if you end up taking a hit from one of Saigord's stamina draining attacks. The Saigord fight is broken into 3 phases, but as with many boss fights in Crimson Desert, Saigord's attacks don't change a whole lot over the course of the fight. In each preceding phase, Saigord gets more aggressive, but if you know how to deal with him in phase 1, you know how to deal with him in phases 2 and 3. The most important thing to know about Saigord is that his attacks don't do much sweeping, which means he's only ever attacking in the space directly in front of him. If you can dodge to his right or left while he's in the middle of a combo, you'll be able to get a few hits in before he turns your direction. This stands for nearly all of his attacks. Parrying is an important skill for deflecting Saigord's normal attacks, since a successful parry will knock him off balance and open him up for you to get some damage in. However, I wasn't able to parry most of Saigord's attacks, since he unleashes powerful glowing red slashes and slams that seem to not be blockable. When he starts glowing red and begins unleashing overhead slashes with his sword, you'll need to dodge out of the way, otherwise you'll get caught in a nasty combo that drains your stamina. Saigord also has a glowing red grab attack and a glowing red charge attack that he adds in the second and third phases of the fight that you need to dodge around as well. Although he hits hard, you should be eating the Longhorn Soup every minute or so to fight off the cold, which, thanks to its incredibly potent healing properties, should keep you in top shape as the fight goes on. Dodge to the left or right of Saigord's attacks, get a few hits in, back off, rinse and repeat. If you do get caught in a barrage, you should be able to roll out of them without too much trouble. Once you do, get some distance and prepare for the next volley. As long as you remember that Saigord only ever attacks in a straight line, you should be more than equipped to beat the boss and wrap up the Lord Amidst the Ruins questline. So that's everything you need to know about how to beat Saigord the Staglord. For everything else Crimson Desert, make sure you stick with IGN.